Many nights I worked out with other guys. Maybe it was because I'm an only child and had no sisters. Many of us became friends with students at local Catholic all-girls schools. Amy, or Laura, or Megan, or Nikki. Sometimes I had too many beers, which I gladly do and which I fully embrace. Working out, automatic. Blacking out, automatic. Catholic all-girls schools, automatic. Still is.
Caitlin, hello. How are you?
Good.
Oh, cool. I got a lot of shit I want to talk to you about this week. Let's see here. Kourtney Kardashian.
Turned 44.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Fucking their wedding. We're going to talk about that. They released the Hulu thing.
Oh.
We watched it. What a nightmare. All those people suck. If a plane with a nuclear bomb was detonated over that island, the world would be a better place. Except maybe Mark Hoppus. We would have lost Mark.
Yeah,
but we would have lost all the Kardashians, which would have been... Oh.
And Travis Barker's kids.
Yeah, and Travis Barker, which honestly, Travis Barker's done a lot for the drumming community, but I'd be willing to fall on that sword too. Just wipe them out. Let's see here. Our apartment complex sucks.
They can suck it.
Old people talking about Coachella. I wrote that down. There's a bunch of shit. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't want to do an intro. These are going to be tight this week. Neither Kate nor I want to do this podcast this week. I'd say that's safe to say.
That's not true.
Well, I'm
just tired.
Yeah, it's been a long week.
Grant kept me up.
Jesus Christ. I also want to talk about the Nigerian shit going on. I don't think I'm going to play the audio yet because I haven't talked to all parties involved. Somebody's avoiding me.
I was going to say somebody's not answering your phone call.
Which, fuck, dude. I'll give it like another week, and if I don't hear anything, then I'm just going to play the clip. Who cares?
Like, well, I tried to talk to you.
Are you watching Real Housewives tonight?
I don't know if I'm going to watch it tonight. I mean, I want to. But I also realized I Better Call Saul, season 6, is on Netflix, so it kind of got pushed.
I had a chocolate cigar last week.
Like a candy?
No, like it was like chocolatey flavor.
Oh.
I think I might get one for tonight if you watch Real Housewives. Just sit out there, think about my life, getting yelled at for making too much noise at nighttime. Okay, let's start the episode. No, we're gonna start. We're gonna start the episode.
I thought it maybe was a candy cigar because you know how they have like the hollow chocolate cigars.
Yeah, I just sit on the porch and eat a chocolate
really
cigar.
You're really weird. Sometimes you do weird shit. So
you do weird shit
not
too.
Like it would be that abnormal.
You do weird shit too.
Okay, prove it.
Well, the other night I was like, "Kate, where's the remote?" And it was in your butt.
Oh, okay.
Did
you have to go like fully?
Well, yeah, you were asleep
in my butthole.
I went up to elbow. I had to get it.
I'm surprised you could get up that far. I didn't know it was that long.
There's a lot of space up there.
Caitlin
and Grant are not medical or mental health professionals. How to become a terrible person is for entertainment purposes only. Standard data and message rates apply to messages. Damn it, have some common sense, people.
Heyo, what's up? Welcome to How to Become a Terrible Person, a podcast on the internet. I think I'm gonna change the name pretty soon here. Kate gave me her blessing last night. She said, "Whatever you want to do." It's like, oh, thanks, Kate. But yeah, I think we're gonna take out the how to become a word. Did you notice how we said "were"?
No.
Because it's ours, babe.
Oh, so you're mad because I said whatever you want to do?
Yeah. I was bringing it to your attention to talk about. So,
I like the idea.
Yeah.
I think it's good.
So, Kate.
Shorter title.
Yeah. Let's talk about last night. You were fired up. Kate was pissed off. She was peeved. What happened?
I fell asleep on the sofa. Because it's a really fucking bad habit that I've gotten myself
every
into.
night. And then it's like, if I don't wake you
fell
up.
asleep too, though.
Well, no, but if I don't like wake you up most nights, you'll stay out until 5 a.m.
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's very possible. But anyways, so I fell asleep on the sofa. So did Grant. I wake up and it's like 2 something. And I'm like, ugh. So I like get up, I feed the cat, and I'm getting ready for bed. And then you come into bed, like not long after.
I thought it was at least an hour and a half.
No.
Because I came in at like 3:30.
I mean, I was in bed. I was like, because I had just washed my face. And every time I wash my face, then I'm like up a little bit, you know?
Right.
So I couldn't fall asleep right away. So I was watching an episode of Better Call Saul.
Okay. So.
And then, yes, you did come in. So I guess it was probably like 45 minutes later. But then I couldn't fall asleep because Grant was just snoring really loud. Or if he wasn't snoring, then I would turn over and his face would be so close to my head. And he would just be...
Well, babe.
like literally sounded like Darth Vader in my ear.
Yeah, I can't breathe through my nose.
It was either that or loud snoring. Or sometimes it would just be like the heavy breathing, which I'm like, okay, I guess that's not as bad as the snoring. But then it would be real quiet. And then all of a sudden, and I'm just like, oh my God. And that happened like 3 or 4 times. So I said something to him every single time.
Said.
I'm not.
Whoa. Let's check the language here. Said?
Yeah, I said something to him every single time because I'm not the type of person to let that shit go.
Meanwhile, when Kate was asleep on the couch for the hours before she went to bed, while I was watching TV, she was doing all that. And I didn't say anything. But you know, there's certain
trying to sleep.
There's certain days where, but I was trying to listen, Kate. There's certain days where I can't I can't get my nose unclogged, and then I go to bed, and then if I'm really tired, that I just snore. And last night I was so tired when I went to bed.
Well, you need to, like, I don't know.
Go to bed earlier? Yes, I agree.
You need to put some Vicks Vapor Rub on your nose, or I don't know, something to open up those nasal passages because it's ridiculous.
Uh-huh. And then Kate freaked
Very
out.
disruptive.
Kate freaked out last night.
I did. I got so pissed.
You went full spaz.
Because after like the 4th time, then I was like, I'll get up.
And
then.
she hit me.
And then like the sun
asleep.
was already coming up because the sun comes up in like at 5 a.m. in Arizona. So the sun's up. So then I'm like, I'm awake now.
I think your timeline's a little wrong there.
No, the sun was definitely starting to come up. The sky was getting light. I took a shower, and then by the time I was done in the shower, it was light outside.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you freaked out. You were slamming stuff around in the bedroom. You shut the door. So I'm assuming if I needed something, I wouldn't be able to get into the bedroom.
I didn't lock it.
Huh?
I just shut it
And
loudly.
and then you hid my phone.
Oh, I forgot I did that.
Which, yeah. Which wasn't remotely even inconvenient at all.
I know.
I wish it was.
I just wanted it to be like one of those things where you're like, where is it?
I wish you would have broken my phone. That would have been really fun.
I wouldn't break your phone.
That would have been a real treat for
no,
me.
I
but
didn't
if
want to. I didn't want to break
if
any
you
of your
hit it-
things. I just wanted
if
it
you
to
hit
inconvenience you, and I wanted you to be looking for it.
If you hit it and it broke the screen, that'd have been the most satisfying thing to have happened. Because that'd have been like, you broke my phone. You freaked out and
then
broke
I
my
would have
phone.
been the asshole.
Yeah.
So how long did it take you to find your phone?
Not long. Not long at all.
Did you look under the bed?
I knew exactly where it was. I was like, this isn't even... Because I heard you slam the mattress down last night. Yeah, Kate was just throwing shit around, screaming and yelling.
I put his phone under the mattress.
Yeah. It was real fun. Real fun.
I think that's funny, and I totally forgot I did that. So thanks for reminding me.
You scared the cat last night, though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. When you do that, you scare him. He told me today.
Oh, shut up.
This mommy is very scary when she's angry.
She's violent.
I was like, yeah, she was. Jesus. So, okay. I got that. There's a bunch of shit I have written down, but Courtney and Travis, let's get this out of the way.
So
Fucking weirdos. One, they're both grade A kind of pieces of shit, I think. Courtney seems like a dumb person. Is that fair to say? Because
I mean,
she seems dull. That's what it is. She doesn't seem sharp. Like she can adapt to new things and learn new things.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I feel like especially I'm not trying to hate on them because I know that they do a lot of like. I mean, they're successful, but the fact that, and I mean, I guess this is like with everyone in who's famous now, but it's just like it's because their dad was famous, so it's not like they really had to work to become
Robert Kardashian.
And then now that they are,
or did you mean Bruce Jenner?
And now that they have a ton of money, like Kourtney can just go out and hire people to run her little website.
Okay, so we're talking about the special. They got married 3 times. Hello?
3 times.
3 times. They got married.
I was thinking.
Okay.
My God.
Well, that was more of a rhetorical question that I was expecting you to go, yeah, they got married 3 times.
Okay.
So they got married in Vegas, and Kourtney like can't even fucking stand up.
And she kept saying like multiple times, I'm so glad that somebody filmed it because I wouldn't have remembered it otherwise. And I'm like, why do you want to like be bragging to people? But I guess if you're having 2 more weddings after that, then it's like, well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
I mean, to me, if I were the officiant of a wedding, which I've done before, because I'm a minister, okay, Universal Life Church, shout out. If anybody wants to get married, I can do it. If anybody's
certified
interested.
for life,
certified.
right?
I don't know. I paid like.
Or does it expire?
I paid like $60 once. I don't think you actually need to renew it. I think once you have it,
it's good forever. I think so too.
So they get married by an Elvis, and he calls her Chloe. And then she proceeds to fall on the floor and laugh for like 10 minutes.
She's like, oh my God, we need to tell Chloe right now.
You call her. And then she's so drunk.
Yeah.
And then, Travis Barker went on Joe Rogan and was talking about how he's like a sober guy. And it turns out he drinks alcohol, right?
Yeah. Like he's sober from what I read. It said he was sober from hard drugs. So I'm assuming that's like not weed either.
Oh, you think so?
I mean,
I don't know.
Because weed isn't like a hard drug. I consider hard drugs like heroin, cocaine.
Today's 4/20, by the way, that we're recording this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I totally forgot.
It was Columbine on April 20th? Or was Columbine on the 19th?
You would know that way better than I
Yesterday,
would.
let's see, the 19th was Waco and the Oklahoma City bombing. Because those were on the same day. Because Waco, or the Oklahoma City bombing was a response to Waco. And Columbine, I think, was on the 20th, if I'm not mistaken. 1999? What day was Columbine? This has nothing to do. April 20th, 1999. I was correct. So,
Look at you.
Kourtney and Travis. Yeah, if I were the officiant, if I were that Elvis guy, I would say, I'm not going to do this wedding. You're both too impaired.
Yeah, but I mean, it's Kourtney.
Like, what are the
limits? Travis. So you're not going to be like, oh no, because you know what I mean?
What are the limitations then? Like,
so
you can go.
It's Vegas. I don't think there is.
So you could go. Could somebody be like basically asleep, and you just wake them up to say I do?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because that seems like illegal.
I'm sure that happens all the time.
That's like a.
They're like sitting in the waiting room, just waiting for their turn, and like, yeah, they pass out because they're drunk, and they're just like, hey, it's our turn.
We should just get married in Vegas, babe. Let's go. Let's go to the same place Kourtney and Travi got married.
I don't want to get married by an Elvis. I mean, I'm not opposed to getting married in Vegas, but I don't want to get married by an Elvis impersonator. No, thank you.
Do they have like classy?
I mean, I'm sure they just have like, I don't know about classy, but
No, but I mean like nicer. Like
they would have ones that aren't, that's just a normal fucking guy, not somebody trying to pretend they're somebody.
I want to get married by SpongeBob SquarePants or Mickey Mouse. Can we get married at Disney in front of the castle? Can we get married in the castle?
I wonder how expensive that is.
Well, isn't it? You can go into the castle and there's a room in the castle, isn't there? And it's like $15,000 a night for the.
I think you're right. You can stay in like Magic Kingdom
Disney
in the castle.
Castle room price. Buying a night, it's Cinderella Castle Suite is $10,000. Yeah, $10,664.
And it's just one room in the castle.
Well, I mean, it's like a suite.
I know,
excuse
but
me.
like it's just one one suite. It's not like multiple rooms or whatever.
It says here there's one that's $40,000 a night.
Oh, so I guess there is.
That's the one. That's the one that's probably like the mansion inside the.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
That connects to the tunnels where all the human trafficking is happening.
Disney's fucking crazy how big they are. Just like when you actually sit down and think about it.
And I mean, so there's shitty things that happen in smaller places than Disney with less employees and less. So could you imagine that somebody just infiltrated it with Kate's not paying attention to what I'm talking about.
Yes, it is. Somebody infiltrated it.
Moving on from Disney.
Stop. No, keep going.
No, Kate's just bored.
Keep going.
So Courtney,
No.
so let's move on. Fuck it. Who cares?
Stop.
It's unimportant. Kate just wanted to fly right through it.
No, I'm not.
So Courtney and Travis had a second wedding. Where was that? That was the one on. Where was the?
It was just the two of them, and they got married like
at the courthouse.
It looked like the courthouse in Santa Barbara.
Her wedding dress was fucking not flattering. Her little short dress that she wore to the third wedding. Because yeah, they're so rich and so famous that Dolce from Dolce and Gabbana was like setting up their wedding.
Domenico Dolce and his husband, I guess.
Dude.
Just let them they're like, oh yeah, you can have it at our house.
Have it on our weird sex island.
Yeah. They had to get helicopters to drop in a piano and the altar and stuff like that because of where it was.
God, what? How much would that suck to be Domenico and have to plan their wedding? You're already having it at my house.
Offered, though,
but you're already having it at my house and shit. It's like he has to go.
He's probably not planning it.
He was down there setting up, moving chairs, making sure the altar looked right. I'd be like, fuck this, dude. Do it somewhere else. I didn't know.
Hire a fucking wedding planner.
Yeah, I gave you the space. Find somebody else to do this shit.
Maybe they're just really good friends. I don't know. But it was one of those things where I'm glad it was only 2 episodes long because it was very just.
Was it 2? I thought it was 1. I thought it was 1 just long ass episode.
No, I think it was 2 just hour-long episodes.
Yeah, so Mark Hoppus was there from Blink-182, Green Day, and I also heard that Billy Joe Armstrong from the band Green Day has a notoriously small penis. Unrelated to this.
Okay.
Heard it
from close friends.
Yeah, a couple close friends
who got with him.
Yeah. I was talking to Betty White before she died. She said Billy Joe Armstrong.
He's got a small dick.
He's got a small pee-pee. Small. I was talking to Super Mario, and he was like, he's got a small pee-pee.
I want to see that movie.
I heard it's anti-woke. I heard it has anti-woke undertones and messaging.
That's funny.
Probably because it's about an Italian.
Probably.
Dude, and again, somebody needs to address where the fuck Bowser Jr. came from.
Babe, everybody knows. They address it in one of the video games. I can't remember which Mario game it was, but it's literally Bowser Jr. and he says something and he says Mommy Peach. So you're just and that's when I was. That's how I
maybe that's the woke messaging. Maybe that's the anti-woke messaging. Maybe they get into that. Maybe they spend an hour. They show it. They show the Bowser raping Peach.
But don't worry, this child is made out of love.
Yeah, it's Jack Black just being like, ah! I'm kind of over the hype of that movie though. I feel like they did a ton of marketing for it, and you see Jack Black, Charlie Day.
Yeah,
all
but
those
I feel
guys everywhere
isn't that
now.
the first Nintendo movie ever? So they probably just were like, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna fucking go all out.
Godfather was Nintendo. Yeah.
Serious?
This is based on Nintendo.
No.
Yeah.
For real?
Godfather 2 was based off PlayStation, and Godfather 3 was
no, it's not.
Xbox.
Babe, you're just fucking making stuff up.
Correct. So
look how big this hole's gotten.
Okay, Kate, we're doing a podcast where we're talking to people. You know what's funny is I'll say this in the free episode. I talked to probably 3 or 4 people this week who listened to the podcast. All women. All probably about in our age group.
And they hate me.
No. And they were like, "Oh, I listen to your podcast." And I was like, "I'm so sorry because the content's a bit questionable." And they were like, "No, it's great. You guys are on the right track." And I was like, "Cool." I was like, "Is there anything you don't like?" And they were just like, "No."
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So they'll be like, "I don't like this episode. This is a bad episode for me, Kate. Not for you. You're doing great."
Shut the fuck up.
What, babe?
Don't
You're killing.
be patronizing.
What are we having for dinner tonight? We should start thinking about that. Kate. If you're going to talk shit, do it into the microphone, sweetheart.
I am going to think about it, and I will let you know.
Okay. Old people. Let's talk about old people trying to be fucking cool.
Okay.
It's just, we live in, you and I, we live in Mesa, Arizona. For people who don't know, that's about a stone's throw away from New California, Scottsdale, Arcadia, Chandler, Gilbert.
What are you talking about? All of Arizona is New California.
I mean, I guess, but I feel like Mesa is still kind of grounded. Like, there's not as many of the elites here. What?
Maybe. Not really. But anyways, keep going.
Okay. That was a good addition, babe. Anyway, Scottsdale's, what was that? So anyway, we live down the street from basically just fucking old rich people who think they're cool. It's pretty much all it is. It's like a bunch of guys that look like Justin Bieber's power minister. Remember that guy?
Oh, yes, I do.
Wore the low-rise
Didn't you,
jeans.
hang out, go to parties and stuff with him for a while? Wasn't
Yeah,
there,
I think, and honestly, I think a lot of that shit probably happened here.
Like partying together?
Just like a shirtless preacher and like fucking Air Force Ones. Just being like, dude, you're fucking 60 years old. Chill out. Like, relax. But people talking about Coachella, it's so weird to me. Like, did you see what the big story was last week about Frank Ocean?
How he canceled.
He canceled this week. But did you see the story last week? How he did like a shorter performance. He was an hour and a half late.
No.
And then he said, you can't live stream this. Sorry, Coachella. And then he just pulled out this weekend. But it's funny to hear old people talking about Frank Ocean like it's important in their lives. Like it makes any fucking difference. Coachella is just the trendiest of the trendies, right?
It's like the most well-known music festival, I feel like, nowadays.
And there's nothing, if you look at the lineup, you're just kind of like, okay.
I think
it's not for me.
Become also just like way more, like I think, because think about like all the businesses now that have like those huge like camps or whatever like set up at Coachella. So it's like a huge money-making thing for businesses. And also, I don't know, I just feel like it's just become a thing for fashion more so too. That's
what happened at Woodstock 99. Like Woodstock 99 was basically Pepsi promotion. Like it was just all corporate buyout in terms of like all the vendors were big corporate vendors. Mm-hmm. And 94 didn't have that. I guess like obviously 69 didn't have that.
Yeah.
But every festival does that where Bonnaroo was like a really hip, cool underground thing. And then remember like 10, 15 years ago, there was like that huge boom where everybody was like, oh, Bonnaroo's the festival to be at. Kanye was there. Kanye was 3 hours late one night.
Jesus.
Yeah, to his performance, his headlining performance. And it's just like that became the thing. And now Bonnaroo kind of like, now it's Coachella.
It's like died down a little bit in popularity.
But what they all start as is like Coachella started as like kind of a underground thing that was like fun and hip with like bands that were kind of on the up and coming. And then it became this Beyonce. Like who?
Yeah, because I remember like in high school, like my cool friends that like listened to like cool music and shit, like they were like, oh, we're gonna go to Coachella. Like I remember that when I was like a senior in high school, and I was like,
yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
So to hear like just older folks be like, can you believe what's going on with Frank Ocean at Coachella this week? It's like, dude, do you actually give a shit about this, or are you just corny? You know, if I were rich, I wouldn't be going to Coachella or buying sneakers or any of that shit. I'd go full Francis Dollarhide, Red Dragon, I think. I'd buy a mansion. Live there with my dead mother. Wear her dentures.
Ew.
Murder families. Keep a scrapbook. Get into scrapbooking. Lift weights.
What would you do with me?
What do you mean? Or maybe you would be like the dead mom character.
I feel like that's what I was
And
kind
like,
of thinking.
and I just hear you like in the movie Red Dragon, just you saying in my ear, "Did you make the bed a mess again? I'll cut it off. I'll cut it off." It's your vibe, right? I'll cut it off.
Yeah, pretty much it.
I'm just waiting for Kate to actually yell at me during a fight at some point. We got a fuck ton of leftovers in the refrigerator. Not that I want to have leftovers, but
I know. I was thinking about coming home today for lunch to eat some of the nachos, but then I remembered we don't have any more chips.
yeah.
So I was like, meh. I'll just get a salad.
Well, good. So what happened with the bug today?
Oh, so I was just outside, and you know how it's getting hotter here, so that means all the bugs are coming out. Like I've seen the grasshoppers making their appearances again. But I was walking from my car into my office, which is probably like 50 feet. And within that time span, a bug flew into my eyelashes, and I thought it was a fuzzy. And I went to go pull it out, and no, it was a gnat, and it was still alive. And then I just felt really disgusting and gross.
Well, but you felt it fly in. It wasn't just like hanging out there,
no,
right?
No, yeah, I felt it, but I was like walking inside, and I had my hands full, and I had to open the door. So I was just like, oh, it's probably like a fuzzy or I don't know, something like a piece of a leaf, and I'll get it in a sec. No, it was a bug. Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yeah.
On your eyelash, though?
Yeah,
It's
actually,
like the
yeah.
weirdest feeling.
Have you ever gotten a bug in your eye?
Yes.
Like a little gnat in your eye?
Yes.
And then you can see them like moving around when you open it up.
And you can like feel it when you close your eye, and you're like, ah.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I have had that happen to me when I was younger.
Yeah, it's funny because like I feel like those are formative things that happen as a kid. You get like a bug in your eye, you get shampoo in your eye, and it like ruins your day one day. And then you just become immune to shampoo. Do you still get soap in your eyes and it bothers you?
Yes.
Oh, really?
Sometimes I do, like in the shower, and sometimes it's like it hurts really bad.
I take the Neutrogena, the pump, you know, the face wash.
Put it directly in your eyes.
No, I just put it in my pee hole. Like I push it open and then just push the nozzle down my urethra. And then
it's like a UTI
and I just
waiting to happen.
Squirt just like 3 pumps.
So every time you pee, it just comes out like all bubbly.
Yeah.
It's a self-cleaning pee.
Or you squeeze at the base and just push up, and then it just comes out like a
like foam soap.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
That's disgusting.
You know, I wonder when the Me Too movement's going to hit the funeral homes. I wonder if that's happened. Because I was thinking about, because I'm writing a new season of My Funeral Home Stories.
Are a bunch of funeral home directors creeps?
Yeah, dude. Like in every industry. Like fucking.
I could definitely see that. Because I mean, if you're like totally down to just like be around dead bodies.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it's more, it was like such a male dominated industry for hundreds of years.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, naturally, don't you think that would attract some creeps?
Yeah, I guess
just
so.
like dead and like
there was this
morbid
guy.
Stuff.
What was his name? It was a very specific name, Rod Danowitz. Shout out Rod. He's probably dead. I think he's dead. Anyway, he was an embalmer, and he would just come in, and he was like, you know, in baseball, you have a guy on base, and you take him out for pinch runner, and then they bring in a guy. He was like a trade embalmer, so he'd just come in when we were real busy, embalm a body in like an hour, and then take off. But I remember one time I went in there, and he had like the big, thick black glasses, looked like a funeral director, and then he would like eat a sandwich while he was embalming.
Ew.
Which I always thought was cool. I was
That's
like, damn, that
gross.
rules. No gloves. Just snacking. Be like, whoa. But no, then there was
nasty.
I remember there was a time I went to the car wash.
It's like a way to get diseases or something.
Yeah, went to a car wash with this funeral director. We had Lindsay at the time, and I was probably 14, 15, and we saw one of the funeral directors from the other funeral home, I think the owner of another funeral home at the car wash, and he just was staring at her crotch the whole time we were talking.
And you noticed?
No, she told me.
Oh.
She was like, "Did you notice that?" And I was like, "I did notice he was looking at something, but I couldn't tell what it was." And it's just like there's all kinds of weirdos in the funeral.
So do you think
industry.
that's like his like cue, and he was like hoping that she'd like pick up on it and be down?
But what's your like if you say
like, ooh,
what
yeah,
do you
like what you see?
what are you looking at? He's like, I want to put my lips on your lips.
Like, it looks delicious.
I want to put 2 hands in your box.
What?
He's like, do you think my whole foot with the shoe on would fit up there?
Ew.
It's like the gross. Anyway, 910-557-2871. www.terribleperson.co. Go sign up for the premium. Premium is going to be a better episode than this was. In fact, I'm borderline thinking about just starting the premium episode and just making it a premium only this week. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think, Kate?
No.
Okay, well then we got to step up the energy.
Just put out the shitty podcast, I guess.
What do you mean?
I said just put out the shitty podcast.
Well, it wasn't shitty. It's
Oh.
just no. It's
No.
just yeah. Anyway, yeah. Bye, guys.